What's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Sorry I was a little late to the live today. I was doing a few things, boy, learning a lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge. That's what I was doing. It's crazy, man. Yep. A lot of knowledge. But your boy's gonna be making some bread. Yep. Yep. So it's gonna be wild. That's for sure. Yep. Man, I should have went live earlier today, but that didn't happen because I was doing a bunch of stuff. Trying to get my work info in because your boy's still working. But eventually I'll be doing this full time. Oh, Chad, would y'all watch me? Would y'all watch my stream if I did a mechanic stream? Worked on cars? Would y'all watch that? Would y'all watch that, chat? Let's be honest. If I did a mechanic stream, would y'all watch that? Because let me tell you something. I don't know why I haven't done that. To be honest, speaking of that, I need to screw my fender and front plate together because when I'm driving and turning, it sounds like something's broken. It's doing when I'm turning. It's annoying. It's like a click. It's like a clicking noise. And my truck ain't broken. So, yeah, man, I'm pretty. I should have napped today, man. It's gonna be a short stream, y'all. Today, I don't even know if I want a game, bro. I just want to chat. I just want to chat, bruh. See how y'all's feeling, man. Mm. See, look. Uh, yep. Just chatting, y'all. How we doing, chat? I don't know, man. I'm pretty burnt out on playing games. Gonna be honest, bruh. But I play some games, you know. Let's go ahead and turn this off because I don't want this dying. But I'll play some games, you know. I will. Like I got the YouTube rolling, but yeah, I'm telling y'all, bruh. I'm telling y'all right now. Like that's where I'm at right now, man. What is there to do? There's nothing new to play. I mean, there's nothing new to play, and Your dude has no cash. I'm 0 in the bank account. Actually, I'm -9. Matter of fact. I'm level 9. I'm -9. Yep, chat. Should we do like a grocery store, supermarket together? I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Yeah, I got on here. Really see what y'all was doing, chat. See, like this will become a YouTube video, like it always does. And I'll probably like do a short or something, or chill out, or you know, something in that degree. But it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy to me how some of y'all still be watching Call of Duty. Bro, I just want to like snoop on people, really. What is people doing on Twitch, bro? Who could I make fun of on Twitch, bro? Let's see. Which goofy mofo is on Twitch right now? Talk about some weird stuff, bro. I'm joking. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody. But I will talk about the situation if I see something weird. I will. Like, hold up, chat. What's he watching?
I guess. I guess I have a bird now. So, what about a bike? Can I steal a bike?
What are you playing?
No.
Oh, this is his 24-hour channel. He ain't even live. Bruh, like... Jake's... I'm not doing that, bruh. Nah. Dude always looks, like, serious. Bruh always looks serious, dude. What these people doing? Let me guess that I can't. They probably don't speak English.
¿Cómo va?
Es que él lo hace con acá con...
That's copyright music. It's gotta be. Bruh. Look at all these people, dude. Look at all these people. What's trending right now? What's trending? Just chatting? Dude, there's like less people on here. I feel like. Like, we got people that got like 60 views up top. That's weird. Like, they got 800. Why are they all the way up there? Like, this person's got 1,000. They should... Bro, we ain't... Nah, bro. Because they be having some questionable stuff like this, dude. I'm not clicking on it, bruh. I'm not clicking on it. I'm not clicking on it, dude. You know what I feel like doing? Let's do some reaction videos, man. We're gonna go to YouTube. That's what I feel like doing, chat. What? Man, a bunch of crazy stuff, bro. What? Let's hear about it. What's
This
this?
afternoon, we're learning more about the investigation into Saturday's shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The suspect, Cole Allen, has been charged with attempting to assassinate President Trump. And
Again, bruh? Again, bruh? When y'all gonna learn to stop trying to shoot this guy, man? Look. Look. There's been more assassinations on this guy. I can't even count. Dude, this dude's gonna have more assassinations than anybody else. Trump. Attempted assassinations. Dude got shot in the ear and still live. You think you're gonna do something to this guy? This guy is nothing.
Appearance in federal court yesterday. Investigators say they're working to verify details and release information quickly as false claims continue to spread online. According to federal officials, there is no evidence to support claims that the attack was staged or connected to any policy or building plans.
Bruh. They shooting this guy again? Is this the same thing?
Community leaders and supporters of the Haitian community are headed to the nation's capital.
Now, many of those people have worked
Haitian.
with immigrants for at least 5 years. That's
Haitian.
why they came to our area legally under temporary protected status.
And News Center 7.
So, no. Don't let them mix that word up. Legal, temporary, legal status. Temporary doesn't mean it's legal. Temporary means it's temporary. Let's get it right. Their status is in. It's not legal anymore. It was at the time. It was temporary, and now it's not. Don't let these freaking news people be fooling words and twisting y'all's thoughts. It was, at one point, it was. Now it's not. That's why they go into court.
Mike Campbell was in Clark County, and he talks to some people going to D.C. as the Supreme Court prepares to hear an appeal of the government's decision to end their legal status.
The people that support the TPS status for Haitians continuing say that they have been an asset to the Springfield community. Many of them have worked hard, paid taxes, even opened businesses or bought homes.
Look. Great. Look. But it doesn't matter. We've heard about what's been going on. These places open these businesses. They don't run them. They go downhill and they just leave stuff on the building. They pay for the building so that they think the business is still running. I don't see any lights on that. I don't see any lights on in that building. Any lights on in that building. Y'all call that number. Actually, you know what? You know what? I will call that number. Hold on. What's that number? 305 376 1228. Look, if they answer, I'll just say sorry, I called the wrong number, right? Let's see if they reply.
Hello.
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 How's it going? I believe I have the right number.
Phone number.
Is this the restaurant?
Yes, restaurant with the girl restaurant.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you guys were open. I'm just in town. I was wondering if you guys were open. I was just in town.
10 p.m.
10 p.m.?
8 p.m. It close 9 p.m.
Okay, I'm sorry. I missed my window then. Well, you have a lovely day.
Yes.
Okay, see, that's how you handle the conversation so it doesn't get weird. They were acting weird because they're on the news, right? Now, let's call this other number. What is this restaurant called? Rosa. I don't know what the restaurant's called, but let's call this other number. There's two numbers. Why is there two numbers? Call failed. Call failed. Y'all want to see it? Call failed. They got a fake number up on there. That's what that means. That's a fake number.
They work in every aspect of the country, whether it is in the community,
Don't
in
care.
the school district, in a hospital,
Don't matter.
in the factories.
Viles Dorsenville runs the Haitian Community Center in Springfield. He says he's fought for his community for several years, but this is the biggest threat. The current administration threatening to end their protected status, forcing them to go home or be here illegally.
And when we come here, we are asking for nothing else than to find a safe place to work.
A horrible tragedy.
It don't matter, bruh. Look, here's the thing, right? I understand you want to be here, right? That's not the problem. The problem is you trying to fight something and you're not taking the gratitude to go and do the right thing. You want to stay in this country. If you want to stay in this country, go take the right steps. Why are you being lazy? Go take the right steps. You go back home. You're past your illegal status. You're past it. You're here on a visa. You were here on a limited date. You came here for reparation. You came here for protection, apparently. All y'all say protection. Y'all don't need a safe place. Go back to your country. Y'all knew how to start businesses here. Now you know the knowledge. Now go start a business in your country and make it flourish. Why do y'all want to make United States flourish and take all these buildings and make the prices go up? That's what's going on. People don't realize that.
An explosion at an apartment complex in 2023 that claimed the life of a Haitian immigrant child first
That
brought
is sad.
attention to the wider community that about 15,000 refugees had located in Springfield. The move-in strained community resources, but many people welcomed the Haitians.
We like them. We want them to stay here. They have been a credit to our neighborhood.
Bruce Wagle is the Rosedale Neighborhood Association president in Springfield. He said the reason people in Springfield and Dayton have rallied to support Haitians is very simple. They're hardworking, law-abiding people simply looking for a better life.
See, the woke agenda. Y'all see it again? The woke agenda. Y'all see it?
Very simple. They're hardworking, law-abiding
You see it?
people simply.
You see it? No human ice is illegal. It's not them about being here legal. It's about them being here illegal. They're here staying, committing crimes. Even though you're conflating the two. You're people are so hell-bent to say, well, if they don't do a crime, they don't act on a crime, they haven't committed a crime. Well, you're not thinking when you're overstaying a place that you're not born and raised at, you don't have identification at, you don't have any legal status to be here upon your date that you need to leave, you don't have the legal status, so you are technically breaking the law. You're now considered a criminal, even if you haven't hurt anybody, even if you haven't stole anything, even if you're paying into the country. That is not our problem. You should have made the extra steps and measures to make sure this doesn't happen, and none of them want to do that. They just think once they get here, they think they're citizens. That's not how this works. And it's sad that we got people fighting against crime. It doesn't make sense, bro. You want these people in your houses? Huh? Because once they're illegal, they can't move into anywhere. They can't buy anything. They can't sell anything. They can't have a job. And then you got homeless Asians running around the street when they have the opportunity to go back home. And then restart the legal process to get back in the country. How hard is that to understand? The grasp of it.
Looking for a better life.
Everybody that came here usually is an immigrant. You're traced back. So they're making us great.
The bottom line for those that support the TPS status being extended.
Look, I'm telling y'all right now, dude. We need to get rid of. We're all immigrants. No, we're not. No one nowadays are immigrants. We found land. Land was expanded. Land was bought. If we are all immigrants on stolen land, every land is stolen. That's not what people don't understand that. We got old people talking like this, dude. They're supposed to be our elders, more knowledgeable about situations, but they sit here and try to brainwash kids and make them feel bad. Talk about this and all that, man. Y'all goofy.
Extended for the Haitians here in the country is the fact that conditions in their home country haven't changed, so their refugee status shouldn't change, at least in their mind. Wednesday, the case will be heard by the Supreme Court. In Springfield, Mike Campbell, News Center 7.
Look, and I'm not hating on the news company. They're sitting here. Look, they only did one thing: conflate words like that. But I'll tell you, besides everything else, they just report. That's all it should be. This woke agenda. And what's this guy saying?
New York City faces a budget crisis of a historic magnitude. We inherited a deficit larger than any since the Great Recession. Years of mismanagement
because of you
and chronic underbudgeting, alongside a structural imbalance between what New York City sends to the state and what we receive in return, have taken a toll. We cannot close this deficit with savings alone. We need new revenue, and we need a structural...
Look, you don't get new revenue. I don't know what his aim is, his goal is in the States right now, but it's not, it hasn't been working out, bro. Look, he talks a good game, he sells a worse pitch. I'm gonna be honest, this guy here, I don't understand why people can't realize, oh, y'all voted for somebody, you kick the rich out, who's paying the taxes? The poor. We gonna keep saying this. Free buses, who's paying that? The taxpayers, bro. You're paying more money towards the state. They want your money. So when he gets out of office, he has all that money saved back somewhere.
Reset in our relationship with the state. That is the only way to meet our legal obligation to pass a balanced budget, and to do so without imposing a financial burden onto the backs of working people. I'm glad to partner with Speaker Menon as we call upon Albany and deliver a balanced budget. Together, we are extending the executive budget deadline from this coming Friday until May 12th, because a crisis of this scale cannot be solved without state action. I want to be clear. We are not simply asking others to act. New York City is doing our part. We are committed to governing with the fiscal responsibility this moment demands. Speaker Menon and I have already identified meaningful savings, and we will continue that work carefully, deliberately, and without cutting the services that New Yorkers rely on. But we cannot do it alone. That is why we are standing together this morning, to underscore what is at stake and to call on Albany to deliver additional revenue. One way to do exactly that is for the state to reduce the pass-through entity tax credit, or PTET, from 100% to 75%. Both the administration and the council have called for this over the course of this budget process, and we have done so because the PTET is essentially a loophole that allows high-income earners to reduce their federal tax burden. Who benefits? Millionaires and...
This dude is still honest, bruh. Cause how is you, dude? You're so mad because you're like, bruh. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this, dude, I'm telling you right now, This dude is trying to get rich off of poor people. Y'all not understanding this. Y'all need to wake up, New York. I don't know what you're doing out there. I don't know why y'all sleeping under a rock, but y'all need to get this dude resigned. Because this dude's gonna mess up your country. He's still fighting for something that ain't happening. These people done moved out, and he's still fighting for something that ain't happening. These rich people are gone. Y'all don't realize that? Rich people have left New York. And that's why he's trying to make all these cuts and get all this stuff. But he wants to constantly keep saying these rich, these rich, these rich. Most of them have left New York. You have nobody in New York. Now you're backpedaling off of people, and now they're complaining, and now you need help from another place.
Multimillionaires. More than 95% of P-TECH credits go to those making more than $1 million a year. More than 80% go to those earning more than $5 million a year. The P-TECH, in short, is a tax cut for the rich. We are not calling to eliminate the credit. We are rather asking the state for a modest reduction from 100% to 75%. That change alone will generate nearly $1 billion in additional revenue. Revenue we can invest in the buses that carry New Yorkers to work, the public schools that educate our children, the public parks and beaches where we spend our summers. And Speaker Menon and I will work with our partners in Albany to address the imbalance that has long characterized the relationship between our city and our state. New York City generates more than 55% of state revenue, but receives less than 42%.
How does that make sense?
That gap is not sustainable. And if we fail to close it, crises like these will become a routine occurrence. I will end with this. Right. The scale of this crisis is clear, but so too is the path forward. I'm grateful to Speaker Menon for her partnership, to Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie, State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins, and Governor Hochul in Albany for the support that they have provided us thus far. And when it comes to Governor Hochul, our gratitude is for that partnership that we have. Together, we have secured full funding for the first 2 years of Universal 2K to the tune of $1.2 billion, restored over $500 million in recurring funds to repair years of cuts and cost shifts, and won an additional $500 million in one-time aid. And with the pied-à-terre tax, we are creating a new, sustainable revenue stream that will bring in at least $500 million each year, so we can keep investing in the people and communities that make this city what it is. We have made progress over these last months, and we can reach the end of this budget process without imposing the heaviest burden on the working New Yorkers who have carried this city for far too long. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite Speaker Menon to share a few words.
Now I need another moron to speak for me, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me move over here.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everyone. So we are here today to announce that we have reached an agreement, as the mayor said, to move the deadline for the executive budget from May 1st to May 12th. This adjustment reflects a very simple reality. New York State has not yet finalized its budget, and until they do so, we do not have the necessary clarity to responsibly complete the city's budget. It is far more prudent to take the time to finalize a fiscally responsible budget than to rush one based on incomplete information. As we await the state's adopted budget, we also want to reiterate our prior calls on Albany to deliver its fair share for New York City. Despite being the economic engine of the state, the city sends...
No, not anymore. Let's not say that. Not anymore. Y'all done lost that title after y'all let a bunch of immigrants stay in your country, in your state. Let's not say that anymore. That's not the case no more. New York used to be something different. Y'all done made New York fall off the map. Y'all are another California.
Billions of dollars to Albany each year and sends more than it receives in return, and we finally must address this imbalance. We greatly appreciate the work of Governor Hochul, Speaker Hastie, and Senate Majority Leader Stewart-Cousins for their additional support that they have given the city throughout this budget cycle. However, as the mayor said, New York City has been contributing over 55% of the state's revenues, yet only receives 42% of its total expenditures. New York City must get the resources it needs to succeed, and we are aligned on that point. As I said in my testimony in Albany during Tin Cup Day and in various communications since then with state leaders, New York City's budget is increasingly strained both by federal decisions that reduce funding and prior state decisions that shift the cost onto localities. These pressures truly undermine our capacity to keep the city affordable and to invest in long-term stability. When the council released our response to the mayor's preliminary budget proposal on April 1st, we had in our proposal an adjustment to the PTET credit, particularly for filers with an adjusted gross income over $1 million. That adjustment would align New York City with other states such as Massachusetts and Connecticut, who have lower credits of 90% and 87% respectively, which would create a more sustainable and equitable ecosystem, and it would simply be a temporary reduction for a few years. As also indicated in our preliminary budget response, we need significant funding from Albany to support compliance with New York's class size mandate. We've been speaking about this for months. It's an obligation imposed by the state, and it must be properly funded. The state government should also restore aid and incentive funding to municipalities, AIM, for New York City. Halting AIM funding began as a temporary measure during the Great Recession, but has never been restored, costing us over $400 million.
Straight garbage. Bruh. Dude, like I said, he's running y'all's country in the dirt. I mean, not country, your state in the dirt. What are y'all gonna do? Budget deadline. Still being pushed back. Still being pushed back because it's not gonna happen, dude. That's all you've been campaigning on and running off of. You're not making it, dude.
$1 million a year, a point that we've been making time and time again over the course of this budget negotiation. At the same time, we are not solely waiting on Albany to act. The mayor and the council are continuing to work together to reach agreements on savings within our own budget. On April 1st, the council released our response. It had a long list of savings, and we are taking a meticulous look at areas where we can reduce.
Nothing about overspending. They always want to talk about how they need to. You know what it is? They want to tax the rich to get more money, but then in reality, he knows it's gonna kick them out. He knows they're gonna leave, so it's gonna tax all the citizens, and they have nowhere to go, and they're gonna be stuck there paying them stupid taxes, paying them high taxes, and being poor. That's what he wants. He wants to be rich off of people. He wants to backpedal and be rich off the poor. That's what it is. You got one dude talking bad about the rich, but he wants to become the rich guy and keep the people poor. I heard anything he said, overspending. That's what it is.
Reduce costs such as bloated DOE consulting contracts and so many other items that we've been talking about. And we can tighten controls around inefficiencies and doing so without in any way impacting essential services. I want to be clear about our ultimate goal. Every decision we make is with New Yorkers in mind, and Albany is an essential part of that solution because we are all committed to delivering a budget that meets the needs of everyone who calls our great city home. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everyone. We're going to take on-topic questions only today. We'll start with Laura.
Hi. How are you? Earlier today, Ken Griffin at a conference in Oslo.
And Laura, is this on topic?
It's about
PTET?
Yes, he said that you're singling him out in the video about the pied-à-terre tax demonstrated quote profound lack of judgment.
I never heard about that.
What upset me was the personal attack, and he's planning to meet with Governor Hochul on Thursday, presumably to discuss the pied-à-terre tax and other taxes. Do you have any response to those remarks about you this morning in Oslo, and have you been invited to this meeting with Governor Hochul and Ken Griffin on Thursday?
We are looking at a fiscal deficit, the likes of which the city has not seen since the Great Recession. And we are looking at this deficit in the wealthiest city, in the wealthiest country in the history of the world. It is a deficit that comes at a time where 1 in 4 of New Yorkers are living in poverty. And we are talking about...
Look, you say 1 in 4, right? But do you still have immigrants there? Let's be honest. Are you hiding immigrants? Let's be honest. Are you hiding people that are illegal in your state? Because you're saying 1 in 4, bruh. You know how many people were here when they all flooded the gate and they got sent to y'all? And they had to get rid of the mayor that was currently in New York? And now you're just another dipwit inside of New York trying to mask whatever y'all's hiding, the agenda that you're putting on. I know what's going on here. You want to tax the rich, kick them out, then restructure all the buildings, start paying, and then making the taxpayers pay more money to put in your pocket to hide some agenda you got going on. But we know what it is.
About changes to our system of taxation that would ensure the wealthiest among us pay...
Bro, that didn't even answer the question that she asked too.
A little bit more so that everyone can afford to live in this city. And when it comes to the pied-à-terre tax, it is a proposal that would increase the fees on secondary homes of non-resident New Yorkers that are valued at more than $5 million. We are speaking about a very select subset of properties in the city and of those who own property in this city.
I can't help it, bro. Let me pause it one more time, dude. I can't help the fact that the lady on the right looks so confused with what he's saying. He's saying all this nonsense that doesn't make any sense. And she's like looking down like, what is he talking about? Man, I'm trying to keep a straight face, but like, what is he talking about? Bro, I'm telling you, dude. Watch your face.
And when it comes to what the speaker and I are here today to announce, our support of PTET, that is again a tax credit that applies to a very select group of New Yorkers, with 95% of recipients of that tax credit earning more than $1 million a year and 80% earning more than $5 million a year. These are the kinds of steps we have to take to ensure that this is a city that can deliver for each and every person who calls it home.
Nick, I'm sorry, Laura, we have to move on. Nick, go ahead.
No, the governor has her own meetings. I have my own. Sometimes we also
We're only
meet
going to
together.
take questions about today's announcement. Thank you very much. Nick, go ahead.
The governor's office said that they still have not gotten language from you on the pensions amortization and on class size funding, and that has contributed to this budget delay. So why haven't you sent that language yet? And if I could also just quickly ask the speaker, I know you called for PTET in your budget response, but you had also said that the budget gap could be closed without, sort of separate from that, that the gap could be closed without those kinds of revenue measures. So is this, does this represent any kind of a shift in your thinking?
So I'll go first on the first question. I'll pass it over to the speaker. When it comes to the restructuring of the city's pension liabilities, or when it comes to the class size mandate, these are both conversations that we are having with our partners in organized labor. And we're having it with them to develop this language and put it forward. We're confident of the productivity of those conversations. And I'll also say, when it comes to the restructuring, this does not affect any New Yorker's pension. This is something that simply would determine the timeline by which we would reach the full funding of these pensions. The city already funds these systems at more than 86%. We are talking about the timeline by which we reach 100%, not if, but when. And when it comes to class size, I'm proud to have been a legislator who voted for that legislation when I was in Albany. And I'm proud that alongside our city hall with our chancellor, we are committed to the fulfillment of this legislation, and now we are working with our partners to ensure that it's on a timeline where New Yorkers can look to it as something that they can actually depend on.
Thank you, Nick, so much for that question. No, it's not a shift. In our over 50-page budget response, we included billions of dollars of savings. Everything from, as I mentioned, DOE savings around bloated consultant contracts, to debt savings, to airport revenue, a number of different outside-of-the-box ideas to really focus on inefficiencies and waste without in any way cutting services. On the revenue side, we listed a number of different revenue raisers, the PTEP being one of them. The idea of bringing the PTET, as I said, in line with what Connecticut and Massachusetts are doing. In addition, we had revenue raisers around additional speed cameras. We had a number of revenue raisers in there. So not a shift at all. It's an iteration that we need additional help, that we really want to focus on something that I included in my testimony around Tin Cup Day, which is whether it's AIM funding, whether it's the class size funding. We are being asked again and again in the city to take care of these items, and we really need to put the city on an equal footing, given that we're providing 55% of the revenue and yet receiving much less than that back.
Thanks. All right, Morgan, go ahead, and then we'll go to Kelly.
I'll just add one more point before we go to Morgan, which is just to echo the speaker's point. We're talking about structural solutions for structural crises. What the speaker just mentioned about the imbalance between what the city contributes to the state and what it receives in return. This is a historical imbalance, one over many years. And what we're looking to do today and every day over the course of this budget process is to put the city back on firm financial footing. We inherited a fiscal crisis the likes of which New Yorkers had not seen since the Great Recession. And this is a crisis that demands not short-term fixes, but
I don't know what he's talking about. He's a peon. He a peon. He a peon, chat. He a peon, chat. This dude a peon, bro. He a weirdo. Mom Donnie, bruh. Mom Donnie. Y'all voted for him. Y'all idiots, bro. I don't like calling people idiots, but you are an idiot.
But the kinds of fixes that ensure we don't return back to this place next year, reducing the PTET credit, as the speaker said, to be in line with other states in the region, is one aspect of how we can work with Albany to ensure that we're delivering the same services that we deliver today, and we're balancing the budget without putting it on the backs of working class people.
Morgan, go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Mayor. Council Speaker, thank you so much. So I just wanted to ask, so Hochul released a statement saying delays in the city budget are a choice, and the mayor and the city council need to work together to identify savings. It came off a bit strong. I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect between you and the governor. Just wondering, did you tell the governor about this push, and especially this push against her budget being so late? And at the same time, some top legislative leaders are also sort of questioning and pushing back against giving the city more aid after already allocating quite a bit of money to the city. So I guess, what are your conversations with legislative leaders? Are you getting a sense that they're agreeing with you guys? And
I'll say that, yes, I spoke with the governor yesterday before we moved forward with today's press conference to let her know about the fact that we had reached an agreement of extending our own budget process and that we would be calling upon the state to reduce the PTET tax credit. And the speaker and I are here working together to speak about not only our commitment to savings, but also our belief that there is no amount of savings that will absolve Albany from the partnership that's required to get all of us to a balanced budget by the end of this process.
I can't say it again, bro. She don't know what he's talking about. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at it. That's the face of what the fuck did I just hear?
And I want to recognize the fact that the governor, legislative leaders, they have been partners in this process. The governor, as I shared in my earlier remarks, we're talking about commitments not just in terms of the proposal of a pied-à-terre tax that would lead to $500 million in additional revenue, but also in the restoring of funding that had otherwise been stripped from the city. We're talking about billions of dollars that have been helpful to us getting to this point. However, we inherited a fiscal crisis of such scale that we are not yet at that finish line. And when it comes to your question about legislative leaders, it has been a pleasure to work with Assembly Speaker Carl Heastie, with State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins, both of whom have been champions for this city. We can see in their one-house budgets, their vision for this city is one where we are able to balance this budget, not on the backs of working people, and we're really appreciative of our continued partnership with them.
Yep.
I don't know, Speaker, if you want to
All right, we've got time for a few more. Kelly, go ahead.
Hi, how are you both? My first question is to the speaker. Sources have told us that you've been talking to people in the business community and have told them that you were not supportive of the PTAC change initially. So what has changed? And then for both of you, my question is, just weeks ago, publicly you were arguing over how to close this budget. You, the mayor, called it unrealistic, the savings plan that the council proposed. So what has changed really for both sides of City Hall?
Sure, I'm happy to address the PTAT. No, the PTAT has been in our proposal since
No, it
April
hasn't.
1st. What we did in our budget proposal is we offered a range.
Hold up. You know me, chat. Hold on. I need the subtitles.
Of our continued
I need
partnership
the
with them.
subtitles for this one. Let's see.
All right, we've got time for a few more. Kelly, go ahead.
Hi, how are you both? My first question is to the speaker. Sources have told us that you've been talking to people in the business community and have told them that you were not supportive of the PTAC change initially.
Let's see. Let's see, chat. Let's see, chat. Let's see. Is Mondani was Mondani not a fan of the PET change? Hold up, chat. Let me give it to you straight, bruh. Let me give it to you straight. Mondani. Hold up, chat. I'm not the smartest. Hold on. Trying to figure out. Okay, that's how you. Mondani. Right? Yeah. Not a fan of the PET change. Let's see, chat. Zero Mondani is nearly affected. Major has been politicized, figured. That didn't answer my question. Okay, well, maybe I need to figure out what they're talking about.
So what has changed? And then for both of you, my question is, just weeks ago, publicly you were arguing over how to close this budget. You, the mayor, called it unrealistic, the savings plan that the council proposed. So what has changed really for both sides of City Hall?
Sure, I'm happy to address the PTAT. No, the PTAT has been.
Let's see what AI Google say. We're searching, it's searching. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, here. Based on available sources, Mondani publicly profiled fairly concerned on his roles as a state accessibility member and a mayor in New York, including his policies of his well, there is no successive records. It was fun or difficult on the PTA change or any school. Okay, so okay.
And in our proposal since April 1st, what we did in our budget proposal is we offered a range of options. Obviously, we strongly believe there are inefficiencies in the city budget that we know that we can work on. And we look forward to working with the administration on that, having our teams together, which is what they're doing right now, really looking at the council's ideas on savings and inefficiencies. We have a number of outside of the box ideas on that. In terms of the PTET, again, Connecticut and Massachusetts have done this. They have Connecticut is at 87%, Massachusetts at 90%. So having a suspension for a couple years is something that would bring in close to $1 billion of revenue. We had other revenue raiser ideas in our budget as well. I talked about the red light cameras, increasing enforcement around speeding would bring in hundreds of millions of dollars. We had all sorts of revenue raisers in there. And so our budget response was really to say, we think that you need a mix of different approaches, but we look forward to working on the savings. We've been talking about them for a long time, and we look forward to working with the administration on that.
And then on your guys' relationship now, seemingly a compromise after publicly arguing over how to close this budget gap.
The Speaker and I have stood together before. We are standing together today. We will stand together again, and we're committed to delivering a budget. We are standing. The Speaker and I have
publicly arguing over how to close
them for a long time, and we look forward to working with the administration on that.
Because I'm trying to.
Relationship now, seemingly a compromise after publicly arguing over how to close this budget gap.
The Speaker and I have stood together before. We are standing together today. We will stand together again, and we're committed to delivering a budget that is balanced as per our fiscal responsibility and one that also delivers for working New Yorkers. And I just want to underline again, for many New Yorkers, the four letters of PTET are not ones that we use in a day-to-day conversation. However, if we were to reduce this tax credit by just a quarter, as the Speaker said, we would be talking about raising nearly $1 billion in additional revenue that would be critical in our city's ability to balance this budget and in our city's ability to deliver for those who look to us with that responsibility.
I've got time for just two more. Timmy, go ahead.
Question for the Speaker. If you're okay with this tax arrangement, would you be okay with other taxes increasing on the wealthy?
So first of all, the budget response that the council does is our budget negotiating team. We have 21 members, and every single item is voted on. So every single item we vote on. The items that you see on April 1st were all voted on by the council. We do not control taxes other than property taxes, where you know where my position is. So what we tried to do in our budget response is, again, focus on areas that we could control. The PTET is a tax that obviously Albany controls. It is one that the members felt very comfortable with. We are also focused on job creation in the city. We lost 20,000 jobs last year compared to each of the prior 4 years, where the economy grew by about 190,000 jobs. So we really tried to balance those equities, and I think what the PTET tax is, it does that, and I think that's really what our response shows is a number of different issues.
It's also going to affect a lot of your constituents disproportionately on the Upper East Side. Are you worried about that? Is that a fair thing to make them pay more?
In terms of the PTET? So we're looking at what we are recommending is doing this for the next couple of years. Why we're in this budget crisis. We're not talking about doing it long term. We're talking about a short term solution to this problem. We are confident that by finding a mix of savings, as we have proposed, we will be able to get there. And again, it doesn't eliminate the credit totally. It takes it down in line more with what other states are doing, and it should be done on a temporary basis. And then if it needs to be restored after 2 years, it's restored.
Last question will be Marcia. Thank you.
Mayor, I'm wondering, given the fact that you've adopted the PTET as one of the ideas in the Speaker's budget,
Low-key kind of sounds like Trump.
Other ideas the council has proposed that you could adopt.
I told you, once again.
The efficiency side. I'm asking the question.
How are we gonna get to this deficit?
Says that the two of you should work together to find savings. So are there some savings that they proposed that you can adopt? And what about some of the other revenue raisers that they've proposed? Are there things that you can adopt?
So I'll first just say with the PTET, we put the PTET and the reduction of that credit in a letter to Albany leaders on, I think it was about March 3rd, which was then promptly leaked to the New York Focus. And that was part of a menu of options that we put forward in addition to our proposals of increasing personal income taxes and corporate taxes on both the wealthiest New Yorkers and the most profitable corporations. And we believe that it's an important part of this because, again, we're talking about 95% of its recipients making more than $1 million a year, more than 80% making more than $5 million a year. And it's the kind of tax credit that we're not even discussing the elimination of, simply the reduction of by a quarter that would make a significant difference for the city's fiscal ability to deliver for New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs. We also take the question and the imperative of savings immensely seriously. Part of the reason that we are even here in the moment where we could be balancing this budget in just a few weeks as we continue this budget negotiation until the adopted budget is because we put forward a proposal to save about $1.7 billion by finding inefficiencies, any examples of fraud or waste through our chief savings officers. And so the council and the administration share a commitment to finding those savings. However, what we are also clear about is the fact that there's no amount of savings we can find that would absolve Albany of the need to continue to partner with the city to deliver that balanced budget. That's what we're excited to do.
The other revenue raisers that the council has proposed, as Julie Menon said, the red light cameras and other things, are any of those the kinds of things that you could adopt that would help you close the budget?
These are, when it comes to the enforcement of speeding cameras, those are things that we support as an administration. However, we're talking about a budget gap of billions of dollars. And so we are here to speak about a proposal that is at a similar scale of nearly $1 billion. And it will take all of these different options. However, it will be critical to treat this crisis at the scale that it actually exists.
Thank you. That's all the time we have. I'm sorry, Marcia.
Like if Albany grants you this, will be the last ask, or are you looking for more aid, school aid, and other things that you're looking for, AIM, other things?
I think the speaker brought up the importance of AIM. We have seen how New York City was singled out more than a decade ago and has never received that AIM funding. If we were to have received that AIM funding since the moment it was stripped from this city, we would actually not require any additional aid from Albany. This is part of our larger request to ensure that we can balance this budget. And as the speaker said,
bro, I can't, bro. I can't, dude. I don't know, bro. I can't, bro.
Alex Lee is taking over the role of Invincible. You guys are fucking dead! In the verse.
Okay, nah, bruh. Now I gotta get my outfit, bruh. If anybody's playing Alan, it's me. I'm an Invincible, it's me. He's short, bro. Invincible's tall. You're short, bro. No. No, bro. Bro. I will shave my beard, and I'm telling y'all right now. We really think this guy is going to be invincible. Really? Well, then I'm his father, then.
Versus game, not the show. I probably should have led with that. The team behind the Invincible versus game just dropped this video of Alex Lee acting kinda goofy in an Invincible costume, voicing some of the lines from the game. And it's been getting a split reception. Some people are saying he does Invincible better than Invincible.
It kinda sucks that so many versions of me end up being evil.
Some people are saying, where's the actual voice actor Steven? Apparently Alex received the role because the game was being produced around the same time as season 4, which caused scheduling conflicts for Steven Yeun. Now outside the voice acting, this game actually looks kinda tough. It has a story mode with an original story that I'm kind of confused as to what's going on. Both Nolan and Battle Beast are on the side of the Viltrumites, and Bulletproof is fighting Conquest and kind of giving him the beat. Alex Lee is taking over the role of Invincible. You guys are fucking dead!
No, he's not, bro. I really thought he was a stuff liar.
Nah, we're gonna get killed standing there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god.
Hit the E-brake.
Oh my god. Bro, you're not breaking it loose. This guy's just out here zigging and zagging, bro.
How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and tonight we're taking the Mustang to a car meet. But it's a little bit special because the Mustang is back to being blue. Look at that. I haven't posted the reveal video or anything on it or showing the transformation. Essentially, full car was unwrapped. I polished a lot of the panels. I actually checked and I need to do a few more, but I also wrapped over the stripes with Esmo vinyl. I'll show the whole process if you guys are really interested in it in a different video, but that video is not ready yet. But I am itching to get out there and gap some people. So hopefully tonight we can find some people, go play around, go to a nice chill car meet, just overall have a good time. I'm just trying to go hang out, see some cars, see some cool shit, see the typical idiots. You know how it is. So anyways, I will check back in with you guys tonight. Oh, and if it sounds like I was filming the next clip you're about to see for a different video, it's because it was, just ignore it. Essentially, I was gonna put the whole wrap transformation and the car meet in the same video, but they're both too long a video, so they have to be separate. Oh, and also I have all of the merch shipping out tomorrow. Oh, he almost lost it. Oh, my alarm's going off. Dude, that sounds so bad.
He almost lost control.
He almost fucking lost control. That's okay. So I told Eric specifically, we parked 3 away in case some dumbass tries to do something stupid here. There should be 2 meat sacks shielding it, you know? That was embarrassing. That was crazy. Got a Camaro rolling through.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like a V8. It might be the 3rd V8 here. Got the ZL11 LE wing. It's got potential. All right, more cars rolling in. What do we got? What do we got? 5th gen RS. Well, another V6. Sick. Hell yeah.
White side markers and shit.
Gotta have the white side markers, Eric. Can't have the V8. Gotta have the white side markers. Damn, we got the gap cam. Gap cam on the Golf.
Bruh.
What are we talking? 200 horsepower? 250?
Is that a TDI or is that an actual? Like,
it looks like an RC car. No, I don't know if it was a TDI. I don't know fucking eggs at all.
I don't know.
There's got to be cool cars here somewhere, right? Well, I thought one was creeping up on me. It's just another RS. All right, what's rolling in? Oh, gap cam on this one. What do we got here?
You got the
RT. Gap cam on the RT. What are we gapping? Honda Odysseys? What are we doing here? What are we gapping? Oh, we're gapping Ford Fusions. That's what we're gapping. Hell yeah, gotta pull up in the X3. Oh, she let her eat a little bit right there.
He goosed it for you.
He gave me a little bit of goose right there. Yeah, debadged it, so I can't even tell what model it is. Twitchy throttle, bro. It must be that stage 3 tune. All right, so I know it seems like we're talking shit about everything. Just looking at what's rolling in. We're gonna actually go look for some cool stuff right now. We see a couple of hoods popped in the back, so we'll do a lap and see what we got. Oh, we do got a GA. Dude, the Z's really clean right here. This paint job or wrap is better than mine. That's how I need my paint to look. It's probably a wrap, but this shit looks cool. RPF1's curved as shit, but the rest of the car I like. See? We're not haters. I mean, we kind of are, but this one's nice. All right, we got a hood popped right here, and we actually have a really clean Subaru rolling by. Is he trying to park right here? I'll move. Carbon wing, RPF1s as usual. There we go, hood popped. Got an intake manifold, the K&N intake. What else we got going on under here? Is that a lower pulley? No lower pulley. About fuel rail. Oh no, these are direct injection, right? Yeah, no. So
don't roast me too hard, huh?
Oh, we're not, no. Not yet, at least. No, I'm joking. Is it a larger throttle body on it too? Yeah.
103, yeah.
Okay. That looks sweet, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Oh, it looks fun. What does it make, if you don't mind me asking?
What's that?
What does it make?
To be honest, I don't know.
If you had to guess, like similar setups.
Similar.
Oh, like
I want to say maybe in the lower 400s.
Okay.
Around 420.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
Yeah.
Super fun.
I bet you.
Huge fan.
Lower 400s. Got the 1 LE wing. I don't know what year it is, but I mean, these are fun cars. Like these things, they're great handling cars, NA power. I mean, it'd be a fun Canyon car. I don't know about the anime stickers. He said don't roast him, but I mean, come on, bro. We're not on some JDM shitbox. It's some American Muscle. We got this shit going on. Come on, man.
She got big titties.
She do got big titties though. All right, we got a wannabe ZR1 right here. At least they do got a blower on it. All right, we got the Hellcat. Is it a red eye? Nope. No red eye. Wide body cat. I can't see the pulley. I'm trying to see the pulley. I like how he's got the red, white, and blue going on though. Got the big old cat sticker on the side. Stock wheel, stock tire. Dude, I just imagine on the P0s, he's got to be like death traps, no? Oh, it's a jailbreak too. Okay, fuck. Dude, a P0 with what, 800 horsepower? I know they're heavy, but come on, that's crazy, man. That's just Dodge is out here trying to put people on the ground. I've always liked how wide body Chargers look though. Like, if I were to get a 4-door and it being stolen wasn't in the conversation, I think I'd go for this. I think this looks better than most 4-doors on the market. It looks fucking sweet. All right, we got a hood up,
pretty good.
And we got, as Eric was saying, Kermit throwing up the Lambo doors. I mean, I guess he's inviting me to look in his interior. Well, you can see the blue. That is a manual. Damn, these interiors are pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty sporty. Vortex generators, no wing. GR86 or BRZ. Huh. On the right car, this color could be sick.
It pops, dude.
It does pop.
It's got a serious pop to it.
Yeah.
You're right, on the right car.
On the right car, like a Lamborghini.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Now this one says blown VQ. Oh, it's got a Vortex supercharger plate. Might be a little hint. Might be a little hint of what he's got. Oh yeah, he's got a supercharger. Check that out.
That is like
big
fucking
boy.
shoved in there.
Yeah, dude, he's got
There's no fucking space on this fucking thing.
I mean, even just like NA, there's no space. Remember that one we were looking at? No, you really can't put a filter. Yeah, the little mesh card is all you're getting. And it's a COG setup too.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so.
Dude, this looks like a packaging nightmare.
I bet it's fun. It does look like a bitch to install. Yeah, that does look like a headache. So we just looked it up. That's an $8,500 supercharger kit. Depending on like specs, I'm sure there's different options, but I mean the car itself is like, see, if you're gonna do this color, at least it's got some shit going on, you know. This fitment and everything is really good.
It's a clean car.
Yeah. Are they real BBSs, Eric?
I highly doubt it. Oh, maybe they might be.
No, those are real. Those are real.
Those caps look hella janky though.
The caps do look sus.
Yeah.
The fitment is good. I mean, regardless. I mean, you spend all the money on the engine, so I'll let it slide if they ain't. They ain't right?
Nah, the hardware, bro.
Oh no, that hardware's weird. He's got the blower, bro. You can't even complain. And the fitment's good. So, supercharged, good fitment.
Fitment's good.
I'll let it pass. I'll let her slide. Obviously, all jokes aside, you can do whatever you want to your car. We're just fucking shooting this shit out here, trying to have a good time. So, don't get offended. The color is kind of crazy. It's almost like my first like plastic dip. It's very similar to that. Got a tire on it. No hood up though. It's a 35?
I don't know. It's got the.
But it's got the M style exhaust and bumper. But the M's have different fenders. I don't know, maybe it's in his name. No, it's not in his name. Sad Boys for Life. It looks like an auto, but then it has the M style hood too. I don't know, and the M style wheels. I don't think it's got M brakes though. It's probably it's a 335, right? Yeah. Or worst case scenario, a 328 with a lot of money dumped into it. But I can't imagine someone spending all that with a 328.
I don't think that's an M bumper either.
No, that's not an M bumper, no.
It's a 335.
Yeah, it's got to be a 335. And we know them big singles,
even then,
they can move. All right, we finished our lap. I mean, we filmed everything kind of that was interesting. I mean, there's a lot of EcoBoosts and Infinities everywhere, but I don't think you guys want to see EcoBoost and Infinity. There's an RS that parked next to me. So yeah, we'll just wait here, and I'm sure idiots will do something stupid eventually. We'll do a car meet roll call. Everyone that comes in, we'll film it. We'll show you guys. Got another EcoBoost. Some sort of AMG. Hey, clean AMG though. Unexpected. I think he was. No. Yes. No. No, he wasn't. I know which one you're talking about. That one's clean though. All right, we got a boat. Still rocking the lip guards in 2025. And then he had some like fake badge on the side. It said like XR Racing. So V6. All right, what do we got? The Maxima coming in hard. Sick. All right, we got a Corvette rolling in.
Ooh. Here, I saw that coming.
Couple chicks driving it. Let me hear it. It's gonna scrape real bad. Ooh, that wasn't that bad. I mean, it's an auto, but it sounded good though. Jesus Christ, man. Sick. Hey, you think it's manual? You think it's manual, Eric? Yeah, he's just fucking jerking the gear select. Sick. Gap cam on the 5.0. Man, I don't even got a gap cam on my car. What the fuck is this? The Mustang? That was a Charger over there. The Mustang is just doing a lap, revving his shit like every 5 feet. Oh, coming in hot.
You understand it's loud.
Like, I know he's trying to show that it's a manual, but it sounds like he can't drive. Hey, you think it's manual? you think dude, it's the most obnoxious thing ever. I should just call him out at race just for being obnoxious, bro.
Do it.
Oh my god.
IQ clown.
Hey buddy, every car has a gas
Brain
pedal.
car.
They all do that.
Beats trying to drift.
Oh, here we go, another guy.
V6 Mustang.
Ooh, that sounds so ferocious.
Yeah. Sick. I just realized the Mustang is still on. He's still sitting in his car. Yeah, that color does not work. How does the color work better on the 350Z than the Beamer? He's revving where no one's at. There's no one over there. There's 2 people. He just disturbed that couple. They're trying to make out over there, and this dude's just revving in their ear. Oh, we got the gap cam. Here we go. Let her eat. She hungry. Yeah, I should have not moved. He went through 3 gears before he got like 60 feet. Got a couple cars. Is that a ZL1? We might actually have a fast car here. What the hell? Is that the ZL1?
I think it is. The Mustang got some competition on the revving though.
The Mustang do got some competition. Hey buddy, turn on your Mustang over there. I don't think it's a ZL1. That shit's loud as hell. Yeah, it's just an SS. Shit is loud as fuck. It's an SS. I mean, it sounds good. It does sound a lot better than the Mustang. Yeah, I'd rather hear that all day. You should have been here 5 minutes ago, bro. They would have gone toe to toe. And the Q60 looks good too. Look at that. We got a couple cool cars actually rolling in. I might need to get off my little pedestal level. God damn. I need to go check that thing out. Yeah, no, I don't think the camera's doing it justice because the camera auto levels. That shit's really fucking loud, guys. Yeah, that's really loud. Like, it's because we're like enclosed. Damn. All right, we're gonna go see what that's all about. I think he was taunting us a little bit, trying to get us to come over there, so we'll go see. Yeah, we'll see what he's got. All right, he's popping his hood, bro. We got to see what's making all this noise. Got to see. Oh, he's got a little CTSV style hood too. It's the same setup as the other guy. It's fucking identical. Same shit.
He got
Just a better intake. That's the Rotofab. I think that's the big gulp, as they call it. But so 400 wheel. 400 wheel. All that noise for 400. All right. I guess.
No, he's doing like 650.
Bro, this guy just outed himself, bro. He's got the race-inspired cosmetic enhancements. He's literally a racer. I'm joking. Yeah, it's the same exact setup. It probably is the same throttle body too.
It's a little bit different on the intake, but it looks similar.
It's a Catec throttle body, and the intake is different. So this one might be making a little bit. Does he have a Well, stock lower still. So
The housing looks larger.
yeah, this is a larger diameter than the other one for sure.
He has to be tuned for sure. You can't just up the diameter and not tune it.
Yeah. So right there is his flex sensor. So he's at least on E, some sort of E. So full bolt-on, Z85, no cam, Z01 front fascia. Bro, we were looking at the wiring right here, bro. We noticed he's got a fucking, is that 3/8 or half-inch? That
looks like a half-inch,
That's a big boy ratchet right there.
We're gonna get that real quick.
Yeah, what brand is it? Snap-on? I think that's some Husky, which is good. I like Husky.
Lifetime warranty.
Lifetime warranty. Oh yeah, you can hear it. You can hear the little whistle on the Vortec. Oh, when he leaves, maybe it'll actually sound pretty good.
Boy.
He knows what the people want. Yeah, that sounds good. I appreciate him for doing that. That thing sounded fucking sick. Dude, that sounds dope. See, that's why I want to go back to ProCharge. I want Someone just had to include themselves, bro. No one wants to hear that shit. We want to hear that. All right. We're gonna watch these people leave, or just people in general. We're gonna find our spot right here, secure it. Oh, you're smart back there. Oh, almost rear-ended him. I got his license plate. He's going straight to the cops.
Never doing that, bro.
Yeah, no, they're. Oh my God. She went down at more of an angle, trying to cut it. Yeah.
Squared it the fuck up.
She just said, fuck that, I'm taking this driveway. Here we go, here's the subscriber. I mean, he let it eat a little bit. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds better than the blue one. That thing is slow. Holy crap. We got a fake 5.0. Badge placement completely wrong.
Fake 5.0.
Not even close. If I'm gonna get hit by a car, it's gonna be by this idiot. I'm just calling it. Mustang driver with a fake 5.0? I'm cooked. Look at where it's at. The badge is like way up top. Nah, we're gonna get killed standing there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my God.
Bro don't know what he's doing.
Oh my God. Bro, you're not breaking it loose. This guy's just out here zigging and zagging, bro. So we're gonna take off. Hey, Eric. All over you, Eric. All over you.
That's nice.
That's pretty. Maybe we'll wait for him to park. I don't know. We wanted to go to a car meet, not a takeover. So, although it is slightly entertaining, the V6 is back, bro. Yeah, I'm not trying to affiliate with this shit, so we're gonna take off in a second. Look at
What
this shit,
are
bro.
you
This is
doing?
embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Dude, I'm embarrassed for him. That's crazy.
I wouldn't even done that.
All right, I guess. I mean, she made some noise.
All right. Pops a couple rounds off his shit.
Yeah, you know. Taste.
Now that sounds
That's
good.
all you gotta do. You don't gotta go and do no burnouts. The car makes enough noise.
That thing got some power, bro. Now, I'll be quiet.
Well, that meat got really ratchet really fast.
Yeah, it did.
Might be a while before we go to another car meet, because, like, it's enjoyable to be there and see, like, idiots being stupid, but then I'm, like, an idiot participating, and I don't want to be an idiot participating, so... Although it makes for good content to show how dumb people are, it's going to be a while probably before we go to another car meet. Or at least one that ratchet. Anyways, I'm really happy with how the car turned out. It looks super good. I don't really have much room in here. I apologize for all that. But I do love the stripes. If you guys like this color and you want it for your own car, Esmo Vinyl, go hit them up. Any wrap needs, Esmo.
Sound like V8 Central. I'm at V6 Central.
How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and we went to a car meet, and Jesus Christ, it had to have been the most hood, ghetto, ratchet car meet I think I've ever been to. Like, it's embarrassing to say that this is the California car scene. It's genuinely that bad. I know in the past I've said car meets are like lame as hell and shit, but this is a new level of lame. Like, this is just beyond 320 credit score activities. This is silver tooth activities. This is low IQ activities. This is everything. Like, this is horrible. Why are car meets turning into this? I'm just trying to go look at some cars, maybe get some friendly runs afterwards. Instead, I pull up to this car meet. Some guy on a motorcycle calls me a pussy because I don't want to race him for money because I don't care to. And then we walk around and it's just non-stop revving. So I got to voice over everything because you guys can't hear me. Anyways, a lot of funny stuff happened at this meet. Car got stuck for like 10 plus minutes. It was funny watching everyone trying to bounce on the rear of a front wheel drive car to free him. That's not how physics works. And then just a lot of idiots driving and revving all stupid. You'll see. Anyways, let's get into it. First car we saw was this Hellcat. Looked promising. The car itself was a good example of something cool at a car meet. Hellcat Red Eye, he did some cool little things to it. It looks like he has an intake. He's got an aggressive front splitter, which whether you like it or hate it, that's up to you. But then he did do something kind of cool that I like. He put a little red LED in the cat eye emblem on the side. I'll show you in a second. I also did like his carbon fiber rear trunk spoiler or trunk lip. It looked like almost like a little drag wing. It just, stuck off the rear. It was a nice low profile. It looked cool. I liked it. Thumbs up for me. I'll show you that Red Eye right now. But yeah, I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. He ain't hooking on those tires, though. I'm just going to say that. He ain't hooking on those tires. Not happening. No chance. But
definitely
yeah, the little Red Eye on the side was cool. Maybe a little too bright. Kind of like blurs out everything else. But it looks sick. Next up, we saw Mark V Supra on some bead locks.
Okay.
He had his hood popped. We had to inspect. And it looked like stock turbo.
Bruh.
I know you can make decent power on a stock turbo, but I don't think you need bead locks for that. I guess he could be buying once and crying once, knowing that he's going to probably put in a big single later. That's the only logical explanation. I really hope you got that precision turbo on order. Other than that, though, the car was nice. I liked it. I hate looking at bead locks and stock fronts, though. I'm just going to say it. I hate that. I'm not a huge fan of that. But the bead locks did look sick. Like, I would love to have bead locks like this on my Supra or on my Mustang. I think the Supra would look nice with some, but I'm really loving my CCWs, so I don't think I will. Anyways, the wrap itself was kind of interesting. It was kind of low-key, but had a little bit of like a pearl to it. Looked sick. I liked it. Car was clean. I liked it. Just didn't like the stock fronts. Anyways, here's where the idiot gets stuck.
How you get stuck? Nah, you blew your drive shaft, bro. You did something. Doing that ain't gonna make you move.
Bruh.
Oh no. They're stuck on the speed bump.
Now that is stupid.
Speed bump, bro.
Yeah, the stupid thing was
they were
people
leaning
bouncing
on the back.
Yeah,
I'm like, you need to go to the front, bro. Like, that's not how it works.
You either got to pick up the back or you got to lean on the front.
There you go. There you go. Don't do that. Oh, look at his fucking. Oh, it's all. That was all clutch, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, that shit's fucked. That shit's fucked, fool. Oh yeah. Dude, someone should push him. Where's the truck? No, he's straight on the frame.
That's why you don't lower your shit.
I've seen way lower than that.
I have too. It doesn't even look that low. Unless the bump is just gnarly. Love tap.
Hey, if that's your homie, push him out, bro. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Oh. Dude, this car ain't gonna make it home.
Are you sure that's clutch? It's not just a...
Maybe it's an open diff.
It's probably open diff. He needs to straighten out his wheels.
Straighten out your wheel. Straighten your wheel out. Now try. Oh, you're fucked, bro. That's terrible. Look at that.
Yeah, you need somebody to come and tow you out.
Why are they bouncing the back though?
Yeah, bounce the front.
They're
Get
bouncing
off the back.
both.
It's not helping. He needs to wait up front. It's front wheel drive. Oh shit. Oh shit. No way. Accura's front wheel.
Yeah. What do you mean? I always see people swinging.
Oh yeah, pick up the back. There you go.
Let's just disassemble the car and assemble it in front of the bump.
Yeah. I want to help him, but also really enjoy
I'm getting the
watching.
angles here.
Yeah.
Although I'm getting a little blocks.
Oh, look at they're putting little blocks for whatever reason.
It ain't even fucking spinning. What are they gonna do? You think he's gonna adjust his coils after this?
Probably not.
He's probably on cut springs. He's probably on cut springs. Imagine he could air up.
Yeah, he just goes.
Yeah.
He gets out and he goes.
Yeah, he's like, never mind, guys.
Hey, pick up the back of the car. Bro, they should just pick the car up. I don't think they understand it's stopped. Take that shit home.
Yeah.
Next one.
Next speed bump, he's done.
Oh, he's coming up to part 2. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now your turn. Wow. Continuing with the night, we saw an IS-300 with hee-hee 37s and missing a lug nut. Don't know if I would trust that. Yeah, I could tell they're hee-hees just by the angle of the spokes. It's way too aggressive. The rest of the car wasn't bad, although it said 2JZ300 for his license plate, which is every 300 out there. Every IS-300 has a 2J in it. I'm just gonna say that. So unless this thing is a GTE swapped, it's not that impressive because they're all 2Js. I guess you just want to tell everyone what your motor is. That's like me. I mean, I guess idiots do that with Mustangs too. They put like Coyote S197 or something. It's like, yeah, that's what they come with, you donkey.
Yep.
Regardless, though, I mean, the car was all right. The Heat 37s just looked a little goofy. They were way too obviously fake. Anyways, after that, we saw this VIP build. Weird lighting setup. Like, you got this super old school big body Lexus, and then you got some, you know, fucking computer lights up front. Was interesting. The inside looked like something from my grandma's house. We have, like, the... I don't even know what they call that. Like, just look at that. Look at the fabric. Looks like something your grandma would be wearing probably on her wedding day. He did have a beer keg or a beer tap gear select or shift lever, which was cool. And then he had, like, all the VIP stuff. I mean, like, trust me, it looks comfy to cruise around in. Like, this thing looks pretty nice, pretty luxurious. You know, I feel like I'm being chauffeured around. But just some weird oddball stuff here and there that was a little goofy. Besides that, though, it was cool. Then we had the hardest Camry crew of 2023. They pulled up deep.
What's
up? Bruh. Subscriber right there just rolling past. His car sounded pretty good. Anyways, I didn't know that people like seriously modified Camrys like this. Like, I guess it makes sense because people do that to any fucking car, but buying a carbon fiber hood for a Toyota Camry just sounds like the biggest waste of fucking money I've ever heard. These guys are part of the unknown Camrys, which makes sense because nobody bats an eye at fucking Camrys, so of course they're unknown. Nobody out there is knowing who drives the Camrys. It makes sense. I mean, that's just, you know, this is NPC shit right here.
Yeah.
One of the Camrys was pretty fucking wild. I think the last one. This must have been the squad leader. You'll see in a second, but dude went full wide body, full wrap. I mean, like, look at this thing. Still has the stock wheels though, so those must be on order because the fitment is dog shit. But he went crazy with this Camry, man. This is the biggest, how would I say this, financial mistake I think I've ever seen. Like, you know, this thing is just gonna plummet in value. I mean, it already has. It's a Camry. I mean, stock Camrys hold their value. I will say that stock Camrys hold their values. When you do that to them, though, they don't.
Anyways, after that, we saw this clean M3 with SSR wheels. Fitment was absolutely perfect. He was just hiding out in the corner. I don't blame him. The rest of the meat was pretty dog water.
Yeah.
But just a clean OEM plus M3, you know, carbon fiber mirrors, nice SSR wheels. Like I said, fitment just perfect right up to the fender. Little carbon lip in the back. It doesn't need a whole lot. Like, these people think that you need to, like, spend your whole goddamn life savings to make your car look cool. You don't need to. Like, sometimes less is more. And this M3 is a good example of it. Just made it what he wanted to make it, and he doesn't need to spend fucking thousands of dollars to buy every carbon fiber piece out there. It looks perfect as is. After that, we saw this cool Skyline right here. Pretty sick Skyline. You could hear the turbo from the Skyline motor. The rear end is just straight up from a Skyline. You could just clearly see that this is in fact an R34 Skyline. All jokes aside, the Cobalt SS did sound pretty nice. I never see them that clean. Never. I never see them to begin with, but I never see him that clean. This Mustang was leaving. I thought he was going to get on it a little bit because he had a parachute, but it makes sense. You know, like, I don't get on my car when I'm leaving because it's a lot of horsepower for the street, and I'm just not an idiot. So I'm assuming he's not an idiot. Good job. Pulling in, we saw this Mustang GT with the GT500 front end. We got some slicks in the rear. Hopefully he's got some goodies underneath the hood. I didn't see it park. I'm sure he did, but you'll see. We get distracted by a bunch of idiots in a second. Anyways, another M3 rolling through. I love that gold paint job. That shit is just so sleek, so German. TE37s. I don't know, which one do you like better, this one or the blue one? That's a hard choice for me, but I think the gold one takes it with the TEs. Anyways, let's listen to some crunching.
Yeah, no. Back it up. Back it up. Go the other way. No.
Continuing with that, we saw this very nice looking Civic. I don't think I'd ever hear myself say that myself, but yeah, here we go. Very nice. I don't know if they're real BBSs. I mean, it sounded like this thing was boosted of some sort, so he put some good money into it. But the BBSs just looked a little too flashy for me. I mean, I don't know. Usually BBSs are kind of like low-key, but those things were like the giant BBS badge, you know, in the center. Little in my face. He had the Japanese taillights, which was sick. The chopped bumper, some cars can rock it, some cars can't. Sad to say, this one can't. You just see the whole undercarriage and it looks ugly. Q50, we actually got a race with him later in the night, so just stay tuned to see that. But this thing was on slicks. It wasn't making no, like, because Q60s with slicks oddly look pretty good. Just please make sure you got the power to back it up, because if not, it's just a waste of money.
He said, I ain't getting stuck. I'm just trying to film the fucking Q50.
Anyways, a bunch of idiots just started going crazy revving it. Just listen to how stupid these people are. Just listen to them destroying their cars.
Oh, sick. Let's go find out.
I'm just trying to get some.
Yo, someone grab the water.
It fucking smells like fire.
Damn, son, look at that burnout, bro.
What are they doing up The trucks are more interesting. You had like a
That's probably the single reason why I will never buy an Infiniti or a VQ platform in general. Just they are just destroyed. Every single one destroyed. Anyways, this 370 looked all right. dirty as hell, but looked all right. You know, at least he wasn't rev bombing his shit. Unlike this moron right here. He actually revved up his car and then just turned it off. I don't know why he did that. That's probably not the best thing. Oh, and Mother of the Year right here. Bringing the baby to the car meet where everyone's revving. I feel bad for that baby. Anyways, after that, we saw this 345 Charger. It was wrapped neon green. The wrap job actually looked pretty good. I couldn't tell if it was wrap or paint, but I looked closely at the fenders, the corners, and I could, I think, barely see that it was, like, you know, lifting a little bit. Just normal wrap stuff. Nothing that, like, means it's a bad wrap job by any means, because it looked nice. It looked nice. The color was sick, too. On the 345, a little questionable, but, you know, hey, it's better than these VQ guys just rev bombing their shit. I'll take a Charger any day over that.
Fuck, man, I missed it.
Let me know what you guys think about this half and half Lexus, though. I weirdly kind of liked it. Kind of like a Harley Quinn vibe going on. It weirdly worked for me. The wheels still on stockies. Don't know if he's planning on swapping those out. But the half and half, like, it's kind of the best of both worlds. You get two colors in one. Like, it's not a bad look. It's honestly not a bad look. And he didn't do a whole lot of bullshit to it to make it lame. Like, no fucking rainbow headlights or anything like that. That has to be the worst sounding FRS I think I've ever heard. Jesus. Anyways, let's watch them dumbasses leave the car meet.
Okay, we got the bikes. What they doing? Okay. Okay, we got a GTR.
I like white. I'm sorry.
And we got the cops.
I like. Is it Lynn?
Wow, they fast.
Dude, yeah, he doesn't need slicks.
Yeah. Why does he drive like that when you have... I thought that was gonna be an accident.
The Camry?
Yeah, that guy's in stealth mode, bro. This thing sounded electric swapped. Idiots are doing something.
Where are you at?
Bad influence. Man, those tires look expensive.
Yeah, I parked.
Oh, this one's a fast one.
And a couple friends.
The 345. Hit it in the 345.
Ooh, wee. Yeah, we're right in front of Cricket and Jamba Juice and Popeyes.
Another one that actually sounded good. Oh, what's this dude doing?
Yeah.
Oh, he doing it! He doing something!
He started panicking. He's like,
he saw it.
Look for Wendy's. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. Bye.
He couldn't break loose of his life.
Dude, that guy, you see him? He was like,
Yeah.
wheeling the hell out of me. Oh, dude, look at this guy, bro.
Yeah, that sounds bad. The V6.
More respectable, okay. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
here's your boy, Eddie.
What's that?
Is that a VQ swapped Lexus?
I did not know that sounded like that. Let it rip, let it rip.
Yeah, let this rip.
What did he do? What was that?
That was his diff mount. It was like,
They're all shot. Dude,
really just want to see somebody go over the median.
Yeah, or over the curb, just hopefully not to us. This is a whole ass cop right here, and he's just minding his own business.
hey, it's over here. You're missing the car meet. What the hell are we paying them for, man? It's like, oh, look at this over here. Let me go
get somebody.
eat dinner. I'm done.
Look, he turned around because of the cop.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm a little outnumbered here. Yeah.
We got the van.
Here we go. Here we go. I love it. Like,
Hyping them up?
Hyping them up.
Hype up this guy. Hype him up.
Come on, Lettery! Oh, such a bad influence.
Yeah, that Mark 5's going to leave. Yeah. We'll see if it sounds sick or not. Here we go. Peak performance. That's probably what it means.
I would hate. I would be
sense.
so upset if that guy had my sticker on the side of his car.
Well, let's see if it rips right here. You do got the 360 cam. To be fair, he has nowhere to go. To be fair,
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. It sounded a little more crazy than I
It
thought.
sounds
Better
good.
than I thought, yeah.
Oh, this is. Okay, don't hype him up. He will do it right.
We got the LGBTQ cops.
The LGBTQ cop. Oh no, look at him. Look at the cop.
Hey, that guy's driving with one arm.
Now I'm calling the police.
Oh shit! That's a cop right there. Oh, don't do that. Don't do
No,
that.
yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Damn, that dude just left his girlfriend right there.
Damn, bro, don't leave your girl. That's crazy, bro. Oh, we don't give a fuck.
What are they doing?
Hello, welcome to California, where people are stupid. What do you think they're gonna do? Hit you? What do we want? Do a burnout! What do we want? Burnout!
I know, I'm shaking my head too.
This is why you don't go to these
Hit him!
bad influences and bad intentions.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Hit that guy, no? What are you doing? Oh, you cheat bill!
This is a good experience for me.
Man,
This
you
is
know,
a bad experience for you.
I should have stayed home.
Cali experience.
This is definitely very Cali, but
Hey, you should get out of the street. And I would really like to not see someone get hit by a car. Someone's gonna call it like a freaking. Oh my god! I told you it's gonna happen. Someone.
that guy again. He getting back for more.
Can't control that shit.
Do something right there.
The drone.
Burn out.
That was the most ghetto thing I've ever seen. That smelled of 320 credit score.
Yeah. Let's go.
What is this?
Hey, stand in front of the car. Damn it.
I need Crispy to save the day.
Bro, I'll tell you, no caution tape is stopping me, bro. I don't know. Okay, the limbo contest, bro?
I've never seen this in my life.
Really?
Sorry, they're stupid.
I've never seen this. Yeah.
I've only seen this on video.
I've never seen this.
You know how pissed I'd be coming home from work right now? I'd be like, God damn it.
Some dude gotta go through this.
Someone's gonna get hit and I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I'm rooting for it.
It's my first and last week.
Yeah.
Before we left, we saw this H2. If I get one.
Nah, bro, hold up. I'm trying to see that race he had. Hold up, hold up. I'm trying to see that race he had.
Not even close. It's not even close.
Okay, oh, bet.
Bruh. Not even close.
Yeah, bro.
It's not even close. They're on the hazards too. Like, it's clean though. It's cool, yeah.
The slowest race ever, bro. My truck was fast.
I mean, yeah, that was a horrible car meet. Like, entertaining
Yeah.
a little bit, just because you think
it's
someone's going
a
to
little
just
more
get
funny.
ran over at every car. People, I probably have shitty people are just. It's
Wait, you said you were racing somebody, bro. Wait, hold on.
Someone.
Hold on, bro. You said you was racing that car. Hold on, bro. Did I miss it?
Oh, he's probably gonna go around.
That's wild. That's wild, bro. Y'all really going to California? You're going car meet to California? Y'all crazy for that, bro. Y'all crazy for car meets in California, dude. Look, hey, I appreciate all the V6 drivers. Sounding nice, not moving fast. But come on, bro. Come on, dude. That was pretty funny. Hey, appreciate everybody watching. Join. Hey, I told this would be a short stream, short video. Hey, make sure you like and comment. Do all the YouTube stuff. Hey, see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys. Peace.